So don't wait until somebody already made you aggravated and peed you off, right? Because we know we get mad, we get aggravated, we get frustrated, right? People make us mad. So what happens is, if you allow that to happen and then you try to go back and you be like, you know what? They done frustrated me. Let me go back and do my morning routine. What's going to happen is, when you try to do that morning routine, it's not going to work out. You're not going to be excited about doing it, because guess what? Somebody done already made you mad. Somebody done already made you upset, right? So you're not going to do it to the best of your ability. So, but what happens is, first thing in the morning, as soon as you open your eyes, if you get you a morning routine, meaning first thing you should do when you open your eyes is watch, listen to, read, or talk to somebody positive. I can't stress that enough. You should be doing one of those 4 things in the morning, right? I don't care. Find you something to watch. And that means you can find you a motivational video. If you don't have nobody to listen to Queen A. We also got E.T. the hip hop preacher out there. We got so many motivational people out there. So go on YouTube, right? This is how you do it, guys. YouTube is a search engine, right? Go on YouTube, Google. I don't care. Pick a platform. Go on there, type in motivational or inspirational videos. Pick out one that's best for you. You know, some people like me, I have a certain voice that you have to have, right? You have to have like some kind of bass in your voice for me to even pay attention. So find out what's best for you. You might need the little soft voice, right? But if y'all can tell, I have a little I'm hyper. I have a little bass in my voice. So I always have to have somebody that speaks like that to get my attention. Maybe you need somebody that speaks softer, right? Find you a video that works for you. Okay? No one video works for everybody. So let's put that out there, okay? No one video works for everybody, right? So find you a motivational video or inspirational video that works for you, right? If you're watching something, if you're reading something, it's so easy. You can go on Kindle. They have free books that you can read. You can type in Google free motivational videos that I can listen to, right? Or I can read, and pick you a book that fits you and what you're looking for, and read just 1 page. You don't have to read the whole book. Read 1 page a day. If that's all you can do is read 1 page a day, you read that 1 page a day, right? So that's watching and reading, right? And if you're listening to something positive, now I want to really stress this. If you are the type that's going to listen to something positive in the morning, don't let it be rap, okay? And I stress this and I stress this and I stress this. And I know some people on here like, why can't it be rap, Queen A? Because rap gets you hype. It gets you on a mode that I'm not trying to get you to, right? We're trying to get you into that positive, relaxing mode. Rapping gets you hype and you feel like, I wish somebody would mess with me. We don't want that, okay? So find you some positive songs you can listen to, right? Some uplifting songs that you can listen to, right? They have so many R&B singers out there that have positive music. Find you something, listen to it. They also have what they call motivational or inspirational noises, right? So they have different sounds that you can listen to that helps soothe you, that helps get you in that frame of mind where it's positive and it relaxes you. So you can always go on YouTube and type in relaxing sounds, right? Or positive sounds. And you can listen to something like that. If you're not I don't want to listen to music. I need to listen to a certain sound, right? And it also is good for if you want to go to sleep. So if you need help going to sleep, also type in sounds, positive sounds or inspirational sounds or soothing sounds that can help you sleep. So these are little tips that I'm giving you, right? Okay, so that's watching, right? That's watching, reading, and listening. Now, if you're going to talk to somebody positive, let me explain this. If you're going to talk to somebody positive, make sure that person is positive, right? Don't call your cousin that you know is in everybody's business and she's going to give you you're going to call her and she's going to be like, girl, let me tell you about Miss Sue down the street. She did XYZ. That is not a positive conversation, right? We all have them people that got the scoop all day, every day. I know I got people that I can call that have the scoop all day, every day. Them are not the people you're calling. You're going to call some motivational, uplifting people. You're going to call some people that's going to say, hey, Queen A, like me, hey, Queen A. That's what's going on with you? You okay? You on track? You doing what you need to do? Right? Is there anything I can help you with? Did you listen to your motivational videos this morning? Did you drink your tea, right, and your honey this morning? Did you eat your fruit, right? Some people that's going to tell you it's going to be okay, girl. That's life. Life happens. Keep pushing. Them are the people that you want to call and talk to first thing in the morning, okay? You know who they are. Queen A don't know who they are, but you know who they are. Them are the people that you get in your circle. So them are the people that you want to talk to first thing in the morning. Leave that cousin or that auntie or that uncle or that brother, that sister, that mom or dad or whoever that is that's always talking about everybody's business. We all know somebody like that, right? They know the whole family business or know everybody in the street business. Leave them for later. Another day, right? Or another time, okay? But not first thing in the morning. Now, the reason why I set these examples for first thing in the morning, because this is what's going to help you set your pace for the rest of the day, right? So, if you don't know, let me tell you about Queen A. So, I just had a business trip to New York, and now guess what? I am networking with some top motivational speakers in the world. I am networking with millionaires now. Like, really networking with millionaires, right, guys? I haven't put my pictures up with my daughter. I think she put hers up, right? But in order for me to get that accomplished, guess what I had to do? I had to have morning routines. I had to have schedules that I had to stick to. I had to have that positive motivation that I had to stick to. I had to talk to positive people on a daily basis. I had to make sure that I was watching, listening to, reading, or talking to somebody positive every morning. But I had to keep these routines in place over time. That's what got me to where I'm about to be, right? So I just wanted to talk to y'all about the importance of a morning routine. So if you're stressed out, if you're frustrated and you're aggravated every day, you're going into work and you're so depressed, you're like, you know what, today's just not my day, I don't know what's going on, then I challenge you to get up and start you a morning routine. Find you something positive to listen to, read, watch, or somebody positive to talk to. That makes a big difference. Not only will it make the big difference for you, let me tell you what's going to happen, right? Thank you, Brian. I hear you. Brian said good for you. Thank you. So let me tell you what's going to happen. If you do that, your body will naturally start sending out positive endorphins, or I forgot what they call them, but it's like endorphins, or, you know, little positive, we're going to say glitter. All right. So it sends out positivity throughout your body, right? And what's going to happen is naturally when you step out there, you're not going to be as frustrated. Like I say, somebody can talk to you and somebody can say something to you. But if you get you a positive routine every morning, guess what? Some people look at me, I say good morning. People don't even say good morning. And guess what I do? Sometimes I get frustrated, but for the most part, since I have a positive routine, guess what I do? I say, well, that's okay. At least I said my part. I said good morning. And I smiled, right? If they don't want to smile, they don't want to say good morning, they want to be frustrated, that's on them. It don't bother me. You know, if I go outside and somebody accidentally bump into me and I've had my positive motivation for the morning, guess what Queen A is going to do? Oh, you girl, it's okay. It's life. Life happens. I understand, right? But the aggravated you, when you don't get that positive motivation in the morning, somebody bumps into you, you like, dang, she could at least say, excuse me, dang, she just bumping into me, keep going. It makes you frustrated because you don't have anything positive that you have put in your mind frame. So your mind is going to put out that negativity. So you are what you put in your mind. So if you want to have a positive outcome, you have to put the positivity in your mind daily, every day, all day. This is not up for debate. This is something that you must do. So you must have a morning routine. You must get up in the morning, find you something to watch, listen to, read, or talk to that is positive every morning. You must do that, and then your youth or your teens will follow behind that. So guess what? After a while, when you have a positive motivational routine and a morning routine, your kids see, you know what, mama's so positive now, and she just so happy in the morning. Guess what they start doing? You guessed it. Y'all guessed it. That's what they do. They pick up on it and they start doing the same things. So you'll notice your kids working out, wanting to do yoga. You'll notice they're listening to inspirational, motivational videos without you even having to say anything. These are things that children or teens will pick up on if that is something that you are constantly doing, right? If you are constantly doing that, they will pick up on it. You won't even have to tell them. So this is why it's important for parents, adults to get a morning routine, right? Because you can't expect your youth to put out something that they don't see. Because if you know, I always say this, and I'm going to tell y'all this. Teens do what they see. They do not do what they are told, right? Like I said, that's why we have a lot of aggravation out here in the streets. That's why we have a lot of frustration going on with our teens. Because the adults are frustrated. The adults are aggravated. The adults are depressed, right? So it just stretches and lingers out from there. So a morning routine is a must. Even if the youth if you could challenge your youth to get them a positive motivational routine, right? You will see that they will naturally start being more positive in the morning. They will naturally be happier in the morning. They will naturally have a better day at school because they won't be frustrated. They won't be as aggravated, right? Now, that's not to say that life won't happen, because life always happens. There's not a day that life won't happen, okay? And the more you step into your purpose, the more life happens. Trust me, I know, right? So it's like the more I get out there and I'm like, yes, this is, I'm on it. I'm getting there. Guess what happens? Something happens. Whether it's a death, something with your youth, something in your personal space, your life, bills, something will happen. All right. So, but in order for you to get over that in a positive way, you must set your mind up for positivity. So that is why it's very important to get you a morning routine, right? So I don't care. I don't care if you're black, white, purple. It doesn't matter your race. This is for everybody. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. This is for everyone. Find your routine, a positive routine, and stick to it. Find you something to watch, read, listen to, or talk somebody to talk to that's positive every morning. I challenge you. Every morning. Right? So that is what I want you to take away from this. If you don't take nothing else away from this, I want you to take away the fact that you need a positive morning motivational routine. Hey, my beautiful daughter. Hey, Sasa, I love you, baby. Thank you. So my daughter's on Instagram. She told me I'm doing an amazing job. And that's what matters. For me, the motivation that I get from youth, the motivation that I get from teens, that is what matters the most. So I want to tell parents or adults out there, any adults, youth service workers, your job is to find you something positive to listen to, watch to, read to, or somebody positive to talk to every morning. And the reason for that is because it's going to help dictate the way you deal with your youth. It's going to help dictate the way you deal with life. It's going to help you dictate the way you deal with teens. All right? If you're a teacher, you definitely need a positive routine in the morning. That's going to help you set up the day for when you go to schools. Because kids will be kids. So they're naturally going to aggravate you. That's their job. Right? That's what they do. Not purposely, but that is what they do. So our job as adults to be prepared for that and have a positive position so we can display that positivity even when the children are being negative. We can display positivity and flip that around. Right? That is what you do this for. Right? Flip it around. Okay? But in order for you to do that, you have to have some positivity in your life. So they're just like youth. If they've never seen anything positive, guess what? They're going to be aggravated. They're going to be frustrated. They're going to be depressed. Right? They need to see some positivity in their life. Always. Okay? So I want y'all to understand that. Hey, Zabu, how you doing? So I want y'all to understand that teens need positivity. They don't need to hear about it. They need to see it. Because teens are going to do what they see, not what they hear. All right? So it is very important for you to get some positivity in your life. All right? So if y'all don't take nothing else from this from me, get you a positive morning routine. Okay? It matters for you. And not just for you, it matters for your youth. It matters for your students. Right? It matters for the environment. The environment is dependent on us having a positive morning routine. The environment is dependent on us going out there without being frustrated. The environment is dependent on us going out there and making a difference and having some kind of positive influence. And the only way you can do that is to build you a positive morning routine. There's no way around it. If you want to go out there, you want to make a difference, you want to change, you want to be better for the youth, get you a positive morning routine. Change this. That's the only way it's possible, right? So I want to leave y'all with that. And also, don't forget to join my Each One Motivation One community, right? So that's the community I'm just now starting up. We will be actually going over little different things, little different exercises to help us build ourselves to become a better you, right? So that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be growing. We're going to be learning. But we're going to be learning in a positive way, all right? So I want y'all to take that from me. And if y'all got any questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask, right? So if you have any questions that you want to ask, ask them. Now is the perfect time, okay? I'll be free to answer your questions. So while I'm waiting, if they have a question, I'll tell y'all this. So when I was up in New York, right, one thing that they stressed and one thing that I learned from listening and having that positive motivation, right? And don't forget, this was in the morning. So my morning was filled with positivity. One thing I learned and the one thing they said is to always, for one, be you, right? Be you. So don't go somewhere being something that you're not, right? But always, always be willing to give a hand. Don't expect to receive so much. Be willing to give. Be willing to give. And in order for you to do that, you have to have that morning routine. In order for you to be ready to give, in order for you to be ready to put something out there in the environment, get you that morning routine, okay? Without it, you're going to be frustrated throughout the day. Without it, somebody's going to bump into you and you're going to cuss them out. There's no way around it, right? But with it, with the positivity morning routine, let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to change for the better. Your mind frame will change. Your health will change because naturally you're going to want to eat better. Yes. You see how that works? Naturally, when you're putting positivity in your mind will start, you won't even realize it. You're like, you know what? I just ate an apple this morning. You know what? I just had tea and honey. Now it's a routine. You see what I'm saying? But these are things that come from putting positivity in your mind first thing in the morning, not in the afternoon. First thing in the morning, right? All right. So, good afternoon, Queen. Good afternoon, Queen Tamika. So, these are things that I want y'all to really focus on. I want you to focus on getting you a morning routine. And I want you to focus on making sure that if you're watching something positive, remember what we said, if you're watching something positive, it's not hard. If you don't know where to start, type it in Google. Type it in on YouTube. Type in positive motivational videos or just inspirational videos. Whatever. You don't have nobody to watch Queen A. Look me up on YouTube at Queen A Speaks, okay? That is my channel all around. Type in Queen A Speaks. I don't care what platform you're on, I should pop up, okay? So follow Queen A if you don't have nobody else. It's also E.T. the hip hop preacher. Who else I listen to? It's a lot of people that you can listen to, right? Just type in one and find one that fits you. Don't find one that fits Queen A because everything don't suit everybody. If you're going to listen to something, don't let it be rap. Find you some nice mellow moves. It's a reason for that. We don't want rap to hype you up. You're not looking to get hyped up first thing in the morning. You're looking to get mellowed out and get some positive inspiration, right? You're going to talk to somebody. Make sure you ain't talking to Auntie Sue who know everybody's business in the neighborhood, right? Make sure you're talking to somebody who's asking you about where you are. You know, are you doing better? Somebody that's going to be like, you know what? You were supposed to be doing your paper for school, and you over here, girl, get that paper done. Don't worry about X, Y, Z. Don't worry about that movie. Turn that movie off. Them the people you want to talk to. The people that's going to help you become a better you, right? And if you're going to read something, like I said, type it in. You can type it in on Google, Amazon Prime. Type it in. Motivational books for free that I can read, and some will pop up. Okay? It's always something for free that you can read. Okay? Now, granted, you're going to have to pay if you want, like, you know, some little decent ones, but they got some great ones that are free. Okay? And if you ain't read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, read that. It's a reason. That mind frame in that book, telling you, it'll let you understand why the poor is poor and why the rich is rich. It's a mind frame. It's not about the color of your skin. Nobody cares about what color your skin is. You might think so. They might portray it out there. But it's about your mind frame over everything else. So put some positivity in your mind, right? Find somebody to watch. Find some inspirational people. Put them in your life. Because that can be the difference between you being angry and frustrated or positive and happy. It could be the difference between you building a relationship with your team or y'all going separate. It could be the difference of your team changing and having a positive outlook or being depressed. So I know it don't seem like y'all like, oh, this little stuff like just tweaking that little bit, that morning routine makes that much of a difference. Yes. Trust me, I know. I've done it. I'm seeing it. Okay. So that is all I got. My name is Queen A, and I'll see y'all next time on Queen A Speaks. Later. Mwah.